Hello, welcome to my craft room. My name is Jessie Tarian and I'm an independent demonstrator for Stampin' Up. If you're watching me or the replay on YouTube, welcome. And if you're one of my besties, you know what to do. Sound off in the comments. We made it, guys. We're at Friday. So how's everybody doing? How was your week? Hello, Gail. Welcome in. You were the first one today. My week was good, as usual. No complaints here. It is hot and sunny in Las Vegas. And, I do have exciting news, though. So I don't know if anyone caught my post, but free shipping on Monday. Now, I have some thoughts about this while we wait for the besties to find me. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome in. If you have a group of besties in your area and you guys want to cash in on that free shipping, but you don't quite have $75 worth of an order, get together, share the love, right? You can split the tax. If you need help to do this or you need any advice, you know where to come. Just message me and I will help you out. Certainly if you have a demonstrator, order through them, show them your love, tell them I sent you. But yeah, it is like, they don't do that very often. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm trying to get the word out there. Hi, Mom. Yeah, so free shipping Monday. I'll be saying it a lot, Monday. And did you notice my little story? I'm getting tech savvy, I think. I don't want to pet myself too bad because I'll break the internet, but I did things. I was very excited. So, all right. What do I have for us today? A couple things. This is the card for today. Let me get it out of the comments. Isn't that pretty? So we're using that Frames and Flowers paper again because I am obsessed. It makes my life so much easier, right? And then let me show you the inside. So just a blank thank you note card. It's got the front flip. Here, let me come back like that. Now, hi, Sherry. It's a basic card, really. We just, I did a little cut thing, but very simple. You guys are going to get this. You can recreate this with whatever set you have. However, let me get this out of the way. Okay. I ordered, let me tell you my story. Hi, Karen. Happy Friday. Spotlight on Nature dies, okay? So I don't know if you noticed those in the catalog or online. Spotlight of Nature. And basically, excuse me, they're different circles, okay? Like this. That's the dice. But when I opened the pack and I was like, okay, first of all, when I'm designing this card, I was like, oh, let me use decal circles because they're big. You know what I mean? They're big. So I was like, okay, and for some reason, the ghost in my craft room has hidden it, or I don't know where I put it. I can't find it. And I'm very organized. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's in Bertha. I'll have to check. But anyway, I was like, oh, I got new circles, like fancy circles. So let me see if they're big enough for what I want to do. So I opened it up and I look at them and I'm like, oh yeah, this big one is perfect, big enough. And I went to pick it up. Bam! Hello. I was like, oh, maybe they made a mistake and put 2 in there, but no. You have every graduated size of the little, what are we going to call these? Like florets part. Let me get up close. See? And then the little lines. So this is opposite. Let me dual do it. See? Look at how much you get. I was like, oh my goodness. If I'd read or pay attention, this wouldn't have shocked me, but I was very thrilled. So we will definitely be working with these more. But that was my discovery for today. Hi, Pam. Happy Friday. We made it, girl. So, yeah, that's what I discovered today. But anyway, let me stop being silly. We've had a lot of people jump on. I'm just gonna flip down. We're gonna make this card, okay? So let's get to it. If you get seasick, you know the drill. Going down. And we're turning, and we're flipping, and we're adjusting, and we're doing all the things. And in true Jessie fashion, there I am. Okay, I did not have myself signed in. So let's see. Lordy day. A little bit closer. Come on. Sorry, there's a delay. So it really wouldn't take me this long if it was like real time, but because there's the delay, I have to wait after I do something. Okay. So again, Spotlight on Nature dies. We will be using these in a minute. Here's the card. Again, I'm using that paper to do the work for me, but we're going to use those dies as well. And then a pretty little note card. Now the cool thing about this is, if you didn't have this paper or you didn't have a wreath set, you could omit that and just use the circles for your focal point or whatever you have. Like if you have big punches, if you have different dies that would work, rectangle, square, fancy shape, you name it, that focal point, this style of card will work. Okay? That's my point. Now, let me move this out of the way. The only thing about this card is we are going to make an arm. Let me fold this so that our focal point will be here. You can see some of the paper behind it and then fancy that up. Swing arm. I don't know if there's a special name for that, but you know, we're gonna call it the swing arm card because that's what's coming out of my mouth hole. Okay, so let me show you how to get to this point. Really easy, but just for my beginners, I like to go over it. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I'm fighting with my stuff. Okay, so first of all, you're going to take your 11 by 8.5 cardstock and you're going to cut it right down the middle at 4 1/4 lengthways. Okay, so you're going to end up with this. Now we're going to go sideways and we are going to score it. So get that cut blade out of the way at 5 1/2, so directly in the middle. Now, we are going to have to think about this. I'm going to flip it over because when we fold it, we want the bumpy side on the inside because then it'll crease down flatter when you fold the card, okay? If you do it the other way, it will work, but your card won't like close, it'll pop up a little. So there's a tip there. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to come to 2 1/8, okay? About in the middle. Let's bring that cut blade down. And you're gonna take your cut blade and you're gonna go all the way up until you almost hit your score line, okay? So that looks about right to me. It's kind of in front of me, not, but that looks pretty good. Then you're gonna come up, bring that cut blade back down, and you're gonna line up your paper back in that 5 1/2 spot. Start from the bottom and cut to your cut line. It's okay that you're cutting on the score. Don't worry about that. And you can see on this little cutting tool, you have an indent going this way and going this way. So it makes it easy to line it up. okay? You pop it out. And there you go. Now, if it doesn't go all the way, you could just take your snip or just pop it off like that. Super easy, okay? So that, oh, did I do this backwards? Maybe I did. I don't know. Anyway, you get my point. Maybe you don't have to flip the card. That's my point. But anyway, there you go. That's how you get your little swing arm. Lordy be. Here we go. So I have my stuff here. Actually, let me pull the big boss in. We'll just get all our cutting out of the way first, and then we can put the card together. So for this card, we are going to make 2 circles. We are going to make one out of that peach pie, or whatever color card base you're using. And then we're going to make another one in white, okay? And the reason, you could actually do a bigger inside circle, like if you don't have a wreath, but because I have a wreath, I want that pretty cutout part to show. So that's why I did what I did, guys. Now I've popped all my stuff into Bertha to clean up so you didn't have to deal with my mess. And forgot that I was going to need it. So let's see. Boom, that fits. And piece of white. So how is everybody doing? What plans do we have? Let's catch up while I'm doing this. Let me get in the chats here. Oh, hi, Promise. How you doing? You're here for a few minutes? Well, I'm so happy that you popped on. I have not spoke to you in a minute. Hope you're doing fantastic. Okay, here we go. You know, besties, I miss you when you go away. So you have to every once in a while just pop on and say, hey, girl, hey. Here we go. Okay, so the first one we're going to do in peach pie. And they've been doing this with some of their dies. I know that bright and beautiful balloon one had a piece where it just did little cuts in the paper, but I just really think that detail is so cute. Just that little something extra, you know. You just bought a bunch of stamp sets. Oh, girl. Do tell. Love that. Okay. So here's the other one. Now, I'm doing it a couple times because these plates are old, and I'm hoping that, now when I cut it out the first time, yes, look at that. All the little pieces came out. Oh, makes me so happy. I don't have to sit there and pop them all out. Oh, am I going the wrong way? Geez, it's hard to line this up. Why is this so hard for me, guys? Can anyone say? There we go. You get it. You get it. Stop laughing. That's okay. It's Friday. Laugh away. Laugh away. So, anyway. Whew. All right, here we go. Let me pull in the card. Now on this one, I did like a little decoration on that inside piece. I left it a note card, but after I got it all together, it wasn't my favorite. So I thought we could play with that and kind of see. So what I basically did was I just glued some leaves on there, right? So you can see what that looks like up here. But after I got it all together, I was like, it's okay, but it's not like my favorite. You know what I'm saying? So I had a couple thoughts, as I am known to do. Oh no, what's going on in organizing? Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry. I will read later and find out what's going on because I distract myself. Okay, here we go. We could do that. Okay, that's one of the frames in the paper pack. And if you put that here, it would give you a little room to write in there. Now, oh, I just knocked it. The thing with this is, if you do this, which is pretty, and we're gonna, oh my, good golly, Miss Molly, let's get it together, right? Oh, annoying, you know, it's not lined up. We're gonna get over it. Moving forward. So let's just pretend like that's put together. That's kind of what it would be like, right? So you would have it poking out the side. So that's option one. Remember this option. Hi, Cindy, welcome in. Glad you made it. That's option one. Now, they have corner pieces. We could just do the corners. If you want to keep that and, you know, that special piece, you'd have more writing room, and we could still do that. And let me show you, kind of put together with our lives. Let me stick this one down. Okay, so that's option two. I kind of like that. I'm digging that. So that's option two. So we got option one, we got option two. Now, this paper set, my God, you could play with this for hours. I love it. Okay, so the next thing is maybe a sweet little flower moment, and we could even trim them, right? So this is option three. I kind of like this choose your card adventure kind of thing. So that's option three. We'll tuck them down in here. There you go. So you got option one with the frame, you got option two with the corners, and you got option three with the flowers. You let me know which inside we're doing. Sound off in the comments below. And I will go with what you suggest. And while you're thinking about it, we're going to create the focal point. So we have our peach pie circle. Okay, we have an option two up. I'm going to stamp on this one, option two. Okay, I think that might be the winner. What do you think, Pam? What do you think, Mom? Cindy? Anybody? Karen? Okay, so I'm using the Something Fancy again, and I just put a simple thank you on there, super easy. I'm using Pretty Peacock because that bottom paper really highlights the peacock. You like it? All right, so we'll go with two. Okay, so now I'm gonna glue that in the middle. You know, I love to put you guys on the spot like that. Two? All right, we're doing two. It's two, unanimous. Unanimous. Okay, there we go. I know, Cindy, it's so hard. It is so hard to just choose one. Man. Okay, so I did that part first. There's your focal point. Now for this, instead of just putting it flat, let's pop it up. Now you're not going to see too much of this detail, to be honest. But the thing I liked about it was it does pop out just a little bit because the cut apart, you know, cuts around the leaves. So it's that little detail that's just poking out. And I am using incredibly too many of these. I'm just going hog wild. I'm talking, not thinking, you know, but It's okay. It's all right. It's Friday. We're cool. There we go. I'm so tempted to like throw those like confetti. All right, so I'm just gonna kind of, best as possible, just put that on, but see how you get a little bit just peeking out around the edge. And then in the middle, you see that beautiful detail. I am loving, loving, loving those dies. So funny, I buy them, I see them in the catalog, you know, I know what I'm doing, and then I forget about it, and then I get them, and it's like Christmas again, you know? So this time, and I normally don't do this, but we're gonna put a mat, and then we're gonna put our designer series paper. I just felt like that little bit of a detail. You know, it's all about the details with this. So that's where we're going with this card. So let me get this going. All right. Okay. Now, let me go ahead. I'm not going to put that down so I don't get anything on it, but we're just going to go ahead and glue that in place. And actually, we can put our focal point on too, and we'll do our insert last. Put a little glue on here. Hi, Terry. Welcome in, my friend. How you doing? Oh no, I got glue. Glue everywhere. Okay. So I'm gonna just attach, you just wanna put glue on the bottom part, not the whole thing. Make sure you know where your sentiment is so that you have it lined up right. A little bit of glue. And then just put that in the center. So pretty. Okay, now we said option 2, so that was the corners. I trust you guys. I know that you are experts at card making and would not steer me wrong. So I don't have to second guess my decisions, but I do like it. I like it a lot. These are really cute, even like in a scrapbook or a card. If you just glue the edges and put it on the bottom corner, you can put a picture, a gift card, money, you know, it becomes like a little pocket. So don't forget those corner pieces can be multi-purposeful. Just a little tip. You know me, I'm all about the pockets. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I just am. It's the detail. Okay, so there we go. Now I left this blank for, you know, writing my message. So I'm just gonna glue this in and then we're gonna bling it up. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Oh yeah, see, that was the choice, I think. That was, you guys, you did it. You told me what to do and you were right. That is what I'm talking about. Teamwork makes the dream work. Now let's go ahead and bling this up just a little bit because I feel it needs it, you know. Now these are those gems from the Citrus Bloom Suite. They're super pretty, but I like the slight yellowy ones. They're just basic tinsel gems though, so. Come on. Why do I struggle with this on here? I think it is for your viewing pleasure. Okay, let's put one there next to the thank you. Maybe a little one. It's plainer down here. Up there now, it's kind of busy. I'll just do